All right, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Jordan Darensberg here. And before we get into the details of the weather impact alert day for tomorrow on your St. Patrick's Day, I do have an update on the Crabapple fire that has been burning in Gillespie County. So let's go ahead and let's get to the details of it. Yes, it's still 9,500 acres, but it is now 55% contained. We just had this come just a couple of minutes ago from the Texas A&M Forest Service. So we're now at the double fives in terms of containment percentage, halfway there for our fire crews. Thank goodness they made some progress today. Now, as we zoom this out a little bit, the winds are starting to slow down just a little bit. Still have some gusts of around 31 miles an hour in Bastrop and a 20 to 25 mile an hour wind gust in northern sections of the hill country. And any smoke plumes that would come from the Crabapple fire would be getting closer to the San Marcos area based on the wind direction coming out of the northwest. Now, as we look at your St. Patrick's Day, we are looking at temperatures getting to the lower 80s. It is going to be mostly sunny. It should be a nice day if you're planning on going out to any day's events, wearing your green and everything like that. But as we head into later on in the afternoon, the winds are going to be the story. Looking at around gusts of around 25, maybe even 30 miles an hour, close to it in places like Fredericksburg, where Gillespie County, you've been under the microscope with our coverage over the past couple of days with that fire, but also portions of the coastal plains as well. Places like Thorndale, down toward Bastrop, even LaGrange, possibly getting 30 mile an hour wind gusts as well. But then watch this for Tuesday. This is where we get some of the gustier winds, especially east of I-35. Now, there could be a little bit more moisture brought in because it's coming with some of that air off of the Gulf of Mexico, but still, with these wind gusts, still could have elevated fire weather concerns for your Tuesday. Now for tomorrow. This is from 11 a.m. through 10 p.m. on Monday. This is a red flag warning for Wilco, Travis, and Hayes counties, as well as the entirety of our hill country counties, including the aforementioned Gillespie County. Now, as we head into Monday, this is the end result of all that dry soil, as well as those strong winds that are forecast. Very high fire danger for most of us, just high fire danger for areas east of I-35, but even extreme fire danger for even the spot that has that Crabapple fire going on in Gillespie County. Now, yes, some areas may be steps below extreme fire risk, but for tomorrow, everyone in Central Texas should assume that they are in an extreme fire risk. So definitely want to be taking all of the necessary precautions and avoiding an all outdoor burning, especially from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday, and really for the next couple of days. And we'll talk about that more in a moment as well. So no outdoor burning at all. Pretty much every county in Central Texas, with the exception of Wilco and Lee counties, are under a burn ban. So please do not burn anything outside. And in addition to that, make sure you are reviewing your fire plan very closely. I am concerned about Tuesday as well. Most of Central Texas does have very high fire danger. We haven't gotten Wednesdays yet. However, I'm a little concerned for Wednesday as well because we have a strong cold front coming in, and those humidity levels, I'm thinking they're going to drop to around 5 to 10% on your Wednesday, and that could really cause a serious fire concern at that particular day. We are going to warm up once again by the time we get to Saturday. We get to the mid-80s, and then Austin FC is at home next Sunday. I do have a 10% shower chance as of right now, but that is still 7 days out, and there is a lot that has to be determined between now and then. So, looks like there's only 13 of y'all here, which is a little interesting given that we have been tracking that elevated fire danger for the past several days now, and we're going to continue to track it throughout the course of this week. So, I'm going to put the fire map back on it, and so what we're looking at is 55% containment. And as we take a look here, and I'm going to put this in the boxes because I'm going to scroll in and I'm going to take the boxes and I'm going to take the graphic and kind of zoom in to kind of see who all is in the path of it. So if you're south of Eckerd, if you're south of Willow City, along Ranch Road 1323, those areas were being affected. But we also had the Rheingold School, area near the Rheingold School, maybe having issues there too. And this is along Great Creek Road and along Ranch Road 1631, Heritage Lane. Just south of there, that's Ranch Road 1631. So between Ranch Road 1621 and Ranch Road 1323, east of Highway 16 in Gillespie County, that's where that Crabapple fire is. And again, 55% containment, which is very, very good news compared to where we were around 24 hours ago. Because remember, if you remember 24 hours ago, we had 0 containment whatsoever. So we made significant progress within 24 hours, and that's very good news. But we still got a ways to go. A lot of the fire activity has diminished, but you never know. Things could start to really flare up again, especially with those gustier winds that are forecast for tomorrow. So hopefully everyone is able to make it home real quick. So I would like to take this moment for the next couple of minutes and answer any questions you may have either about this fire or the fire risk. Now, I'm going to show you the burn ban map real quick, and I'm going to pull the boxes back up once I do, because these are the counties where we have confirmed that there is a burn ban. And it's important to note that, yes, some people may reach out to us and say, so-and-so is under a burn ban, but we need to make sure that we independently verify it and confirm it first before we can announce that certain counties are under a burn ban. So the last thing we want really is for us to say, yeah, that county's under a burn ban, but then them not really be on a burn ban, and vice versa. So that is the point that we're making here with that. So yes, reach out to us if you hear stuff about your county being in a burn ban, but just know it may take a little bit to independently verify whether or not your county's in a burn ban. But I'm going to mention this, and I'm going to say this with all seriousness. Even if your county is not in a burn ban, even if you're in Wilco or Lee counties, you definitely should treat it as if you are in a burn ban, especially when you've got extreme to exceptional drought conditions in some areas of Central Texas, especially that section of Gillespie County where that Crabapple fire is burning. You definitely want to slow down and just do not burn anything outside. And you've got to really be mindful and think about what could possibly cause a spark, whether it be parking your car on dry grass or even barbecuing. You need to be careful with your barbecuing because the coal fuels could really cause some issues there. So there's a lot that needs to be hashed out that you need to pay attention to throughout the course of these next few days, let alone tomorrow. So it looks like there aren't really any questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end this live, and I will see you guys at 10 on KVU News for all the latest news headlines on this. And we'll continue to track this throughout the course of the night, and hopefully we don't have any significant issues throughout the course of this evening and into the overnight hours. So until 10 p.m. right here on KVU Plus or KVU.com or even on air on KVU, I'm meteorologist Jordan Darensberg. I'll see y'all later. And if you're watching on KVU Plus, thank you. If you're watching on KVU.com, you can watch us also on KVU Plus. A lot of exclusive content is streamed there, including Daybreak Plus after KVU Daybreak. That starts at 7 a.m. And you can download KVU Plus for free on your Fire Stick, Apple TV, or Roku. Thank you.